Well, thanks for coming to my channel. Today, I've been thinking about making this video for quite some time now, and I'm gonna just mark down just a few things that is wrong with Department of Corrections and Community Supervision here. And one of the things is when people are in the correction system, they're forced to do these programs. Well, not really forced; they just won't get out on time, or they won't earn their time. Whatever their good time is. So they require programs. And when we go through the programs and we complete the programs and we do get out, now DOCCS requires me to take those programs all over again. So here's my problem with that. There's other things in life that we have to figure out. And it's not redoing and doing and redoing programs that we've already completed. I've gone through the same program twice in DOCCS. That didn't come out here to a mandatory counseling where it's 4 days a week, and it's a very intense program. They don't take into account that I've completed this program twice and that I need other things. They just say, well, you have these assignments, and if you don't do them, we're going to count it as absentees or we'll discharge you. And that's really a big problem. Today I was discharged from a mandatory program that in turn I've completed in DOCCS already. And now I'm going to have to go and face parole and talk to them about it. And they're only going to hear a one-sided response, and that's from the counseling place. The real issue the real issue is people aren't met where they're at. You got to meet people where they're at, not where society wants them to be. Because, like I said in other videos, if you meet people where they're at, you'll kind of get them where they need to go. Now, Endeavor Health in Buffalo, New York, they have an intensive program called PROS. Now, intense programs like this have been gotten rid of from most treatment centers. This is why. It's too intense, and it's not meeting people where they're at. So people aren't completing the program. They're not even getting through it. There's no reason why somebody should be in counseling for over 2 years. Absolutely not, unless they need the counseling. Now, I've expressed many times that I've not only completed this program twice, the intensity of the program, the stress I'm going through, the frustration, and now today they say, oh, well, you've been absent because you didn't complete an assignment. Even though you're here, we're still going to count you as absent. You see where that problem is? It's huge. It's friggin', why would you have me come to this program knowing that I completed it twice and that there's other things in life that I need to figure out? Now, I don't have any problems with, the other groups that I have, domestic violence and these other groups, because I absolutely need it. I need substance abuse counseling. I need anger management, stuff like that. I didn't take those in upstate. So, I kind of was thinking whether I should or shouldn't do this video at all. But there comes a time, where you try to figure out what works for people. And you try to somewhat, help them out. You meet them where they're at, like I keep saying. And then that's something they're not doing. And it's a problem. And when you stick people in intense programs like that, and you make it mandatory, and they don't complete the program because it's so difficult, and then you violate and put them in jail. Jail isn't a treatment center. It's not a recovery place. So why would you put somebody there with mental illness if that's all they're having problems with? I've said in other videos, and I've used statistics to back this stuff up, that prison and jails cause mental health illnesses. Now, there's a reason why we have jails, and I understand that. But if somebody's not doing anything criminal, you don't put them in a place like jail. If they're not doing drugs, you don't require them to go inpatient. Now, let me tell you, this is another one of my problems. This lady at Endeavor, she's telling a parole officer that they need to go inpatient rehab because I have cravings, not because I'm dirty. I've given them clean toxins for a while now. I went in there, told them that, sometimes I have cravings for these drugs, but I have other tools, so I stay away from them. But that didn't matter, because you have cravings, you should go inpatient. No, that's not it. People are going to have cravings for the rest of their life. It's what we do to deal with those problems, and I do everything I have to do to deal with them issues. So now the problem here is they're discharging me out of this system and making me do all of this over again. It's a waste of tax dollars. The Medicaid system's taking care of the bill on this. For a person to be in there 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, I tell you what, it hasn't even marginally done anything for me. It hasn't even a fraction of helped me out. I have problems in my housing. They refuse to help me with that. I've come to them, told them that these intensive programs are not helping me. They cause panic attacks. They trigger flashbacks of some of the traumas I've gone through in life. But that doesn't really matter to them. What matters is whether they're getting money for people to come in there 5 days a week for a program that most treatment centers have gotten rid of because it doesn't work. But that's the limit of my complaining today. Thank you for coming back to my channel. You have any questions, comments, or anything like that, put them below. I always appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel. You hit that little bell on the side and you'll get every video that I come out with. Thank you for your time and have a nice day.